Filipino singing sensation Sofronio Vasquez had the opportunity of a lifetime as he met tech mogul and philanthropist Bill Gates at a recent gathering. On his social media pages, Vasquez shared his photo with the business tycoon, which was taken after his performance with Grammy Award-winning musician David Foster. Article continues after this advertisement. I did a show with David tonight for Catherine's birthday, and I met Bill Gates. It's an honor to perform in front of an esteemed audience. I look forward to performing for all of you on my upcoming shows. I hope to see you all in one of my shows, he captioned the post. Gates, one of the wealthiest people in the world, is popular primarily for co-founding Microsoft, the world's largest vendor of computer software. Netizens extended their happiness for Vasquez for meeting icons inside and outside of the music industry after he became the first Filipino and the first male Asian winner to win The Voice USA. Very impressive. Meeting these big cons are more blessings for you, Sof. I'm so happy for you. Enjoy your moment of success, wrote one netizen. Happy to see you enjoying the fruit of your patience and dedication to your craft. Stay grounded as you celebrate all the opportunities. Good luck for more endeavors, added another netizen. Vasquez also recently stunned the audience as he shared the stage with Foster and his wife, singer Catherine McPhee, for a set of performances at the gala of the Gateway for Cancer Research Vino Constel. The air was electric on that balmy evening in March 2025, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over a sprawling estate in Los Angeles. The occasion was Catherine McPhee's birthday, a celebration orchestrated by her husband, the legendary David Foster, who had pulled out all the stops to make it a night to remember. Among the glittering array of guests, musicians, philanthropists, and Hollywood elites, stood a figure whose presence carried a unique story of triumph. Sofronio Vasquez, the first Filipino and Asian winner of The Voice USA Season 26. Tonight, he wasn't just a guest, he was the star performer. And fate had an even grander surprise in store, a meeting with none other than Bill Gates. Sofronio stood backstage, his heart pounding like the rhythm of a countryman from his childhood in Mindanao, Philippines. The journey from a humble home with no bed or indoor plumbing to this moment felt surreal. He adjusted the lapel of his sleek black suit, a gift from his coach Michael Bublé after his Voice victory in December 2024. The $100,000 prize money and recording contract were incredible, but tonight was about something deeper, sharing his voice with the world and honoring the memory of his father, who had first nurtured his love for music. David Foster approached, his warm smile putting Sofronio at ease. You ready, kid? Catherine's going to flip when she hears you. And oh, Bill Gates is out there. He's a fan of your story. Sofronio's eyes widened. Bill Gates, the tech titan and philanthropist whose name echoed across the globe, knew who he was. The thought sent a shiver down his spine, mingling excitement with the nerves he'd felt during his four-chair-turn-blind audition. The stage was set beneath a canopy of twinkling lights, with a grand piano gleaming at its center. Catherine, radiant in a flowing emerald gown, mingled with guests, unaware of the surprise David had planned. As the crowd settled, David took the microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we celebrate my beautiful wife, Catherine, and to make it extra special, we've got a performance from a voice that's captured the world, Season 26 Voice Champion, Sofronio Vasquez. The applause erupted as Sofronio stepped into the spotlight, his velvety rich tone filling the air as he launched into A Million Dreams from The Greatest Showman, the song that had sealed his voice win. His voice soared, weaving a tapestry of hope and resilience that mirrored his own life. The lyrics, "A million dreams is all it's gonna take," felt like a personal anthem, a bridge between his past in the slums of Misamis Occidental and this dazzling present. Catherine's eyes sparkled with delight, and the crowd swayed, captivated. Halfway through, Sofronio caught a glimpse of Bill Gates in the front row, his iconic glasses catching the light as he nodded along. The billionaire's presence was intimidating, yet inspiring. A man who'd changed the world through innovation, now witnessing a singer who defied the odds. As the final note lingered, the audience leaped to their feet, and Catherine rushed to the stage, hugging Sofronio tightly. "That was incredible," she exclaimed. "David, you've outdone yourself." But the night wasn't over. David grinned mischievously, beckoning Sofronio off stage. "Come with me. There's someone who wants to meet you." They wove through the crowd until they reached Bill Gates, who stood with a quiet confidence, his wife Melinda French Gates at his side. "Sofronio," Bill said, extending a hand, "I followed your journey. From Mindanao to The Voice, it's remarkable." Sofronio shook his hand, his voice catching. "Thank you, sir. I don't know what to say. Your work has inspired so many, including me." Bill chuckled. "Well, your music's doing the same. I read about how you moved to America after losing your father, chasing a dream. That takes guts. And talent, clearly." The conversation flowed effortlessly. Sofronio shared how music had been his family's joy amid poverty, how his father's death in 2018 had pushed him to pursue singing over dentistry. Bill nodded thoughtfully. "Resilience like that, it's rare. I'd love to hear more about the Philippines. We've done some work there with the Gates Foundation, but your story gives it a human face." David, ever the orchestrator, chimed in. "How about an impromptu duet? Sofronio, you and Catherine. Something special for Bill and the crowd." Catherine clapped her hands. "Yes, let's do Unstoppable. Your voice final song." Sofronio hesitated, then smiled. "For you, Catherine, and Mr. Gates, I'd be honored." Back on stage, the chemistry between Sofronio and Catherine was electric. Her Broadway-honed voice blended seamlessly with his soulful timbre as they belted Shia's Unstoppable. Sofronio moved with newfound swagger, the same confidence he'd unleashed in The Voice finale, while Catherine matched his energy, their voices intertwining like a victory cry. Bill watched, tapping his foot, a rare grin breaking across his face. When they finished, the crowd roared, and Bill stood, clapping vigorously. "That," he said later, "was unstoppable indeed." As the night wound down, Sofronio found himself beside Bill again, this time with a camera in David's hands. "One photo, Sofronio?" David asked. "With Bill for Catherine's birthday?" Sofronio nodded, standing shoulder to shoulder with the philanthropist. The flash captured a moment of connection, two dreamers from vastly different worlds, united by a shared belief in possibility. Later, alone with his thoughts, Sofronio gazed at the stars. He'd sung for Catherine, met Bill Gates, and felt his father's pride from somewhere beyond. The boy from Mindanao, once a dental student with a karaoke dream, was now a global voice. His journey wasn't just about winning The Voice. It was about proving that dreams, no matter how distant, could take flight. And tonight, with Bill's words echoing in his mind, and Catherine's birthday wish fulfilled, Sofronio knew this was only the beginning. Back in the Philippines, his family gathered at his father's grave, reading the Timothy 4:7 inscription, "I have finished the race." Sofronio whispered to himself, "Pa, we're still running, and the world's watching." With a recording contract ahead and Bill Gates' handshake behind him, the Filipino phenom was ready to dream even bigger. When Sofronio finished, there was a long pause before the room erupted into applause. Bill Gates, visibly moved, walked over to him with a broad smile. "That was truly incredible," he said. "Your voice has the power to move people like few others. It's a reminder that there's more to this world than just technology. It's the arts, the creativity, and the humanity that give us purpose." Sofronio stood and bowed, his heart racing. "Thank you, Mr. Gates. Music is a gift I've always wanted to share with the world, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity." Catherine approached next, her eyes filled with emotion. "You've made this birthday unforgettable," she said, her voice catching slightly. "Your performance has touched me deeply, Sofronio. It's a gift that transcends anything I could have asked for." Sofronio smiled, his chest swelling with pride and gratitude. "I'm honored, Catherine. This day, this moment, it's something I'll carry with me for the rest of my life." As the evening continued, Sofronio found himself talking with a diverse group of guests. Some were interested in his experience on The Voice, while others spoke with him about his thoughts on the intersection of music, technology, and social change. Bill Gates himself joined the conversation, discussing how he believed the arts could be a powerful tool for bringing about positive change. He shared how the foundation was working on projects that combined education, technology, and creativity to improve lives around the world. Sofronio was captivated by the conversation, realizing just how much more there was to accomplish in the world. And as the night drew to a close, he couldn't help but feel that this birthday celebration was more than just a personal milestone for Catherine. It was a symbol of what was possible when visionaries from different fields united with a common goal: to make the world a better place through the power of creativity, compassion, and collaboration. As he prepared to leave, Sofronio stood by the door, looking out over the Seattle skyline. He felt a renewed sense of purpose. Winning The Voice had been a dream come true, but this experience, meeting Bill Gates, performing for Catherine, and sharing his music with people who believed in the power of art to change the world, was something that could never be measured in votes or accolades. It was a reminder that music, like technology, had the power to change the world. And for Sofronio Vasquez, this was just the beginning.